I just found in my diary something that I wrote probably a year ago, and I was just clearing out my yoga cupboards and had this feeling of like, oh, just have a look at this old notebook of mine. And I just read something that resonates more now than I understood its meaning at the time. So I'm just going to read it to you and just let it digest, and you might find yourself in its words. So at first I was seeing rainbows, and rainbows are literally the separation of light. It's through a kind of a pyramid or a triangular shape that's going to separate all the different colours of light. But basically, pure source light would come to heaven into us, and we would radiate out different colours, different spiritual gifts. Or you might be the whole rainbow, having all these sort of gifts, and you're going to pour them out into the world. So I saw light from heaven being poured into empty vessels. I underlined the word empty because in order to be emptied, we would have to go through a clearing of such, which was a purification. It was the dark night of the soul. It was returning to these old shadow wounds and bringing them up to the surface and then eradicating them. Because old wineskins do not hold the pure wine. So this is heavenly wine, divine wisdom. This pure wine is belonging to no religion or creed. It is just a source of energy. So those who have cleared the old ways of thinking are going to be filled with new gifts. Psychic abilities, telepathy, and new soulmates coming in. Others are going to be a part of this. It's a massive collective move. They're going to get many downloads, new light codes. That's happening now. In order to sustain this energy, you need to be open. You need to surrender your vessel to both love and light. You're like a wind tunnel, allowing that wind to flow through you. Open your voice, share your message. It will encourage the collective. These vessels, our bodies, are not designed to be filled with heavy energy, so a huge clearing, our purification is coming. There will be many tears. There will be many emotions. There will be washing through the pain, and it will beautify your soul connections. Can relate to that. These new soul connections will be totally based on trust and pure love. It's okay to say to another, I see you, I love you. The pain, the lies, the illusion, the false identities of yourself are going to be stripped away through this experience. Many of us will be experiencing tower moments, but follow the breadcrumbs. Open your spiritual eyes, open your hearts, and open your voices. Your meditations will become more full of light. I was told that I was like a lighthouse, and out of this light we will all connect to other lighthouses, and all of our gifts will be activated. Get into nature, eat lots of earthly foods, be mindful of distractions and triggers. This is the birthing of heaven, 5D realm into the earthly planes, through us as earthly vessels. It may seem like a pregnancy, an unborn child, but it's coming to earth through us. These gifts of electric energy, a new frequency of heaven is going to come in a thick surge. Many will feel these labor pains and feel something brewing within their bodies, but let it flow, don't resist it. Your tribe will come, the hungry will eat, and those with ears to hear will hear. You're going to be dreaming. Write everything down in your journals. Rest, recharge. Play, sing, dance, enjoy. This is not heavy energy, it's light, it's freeing, and it's going to break down all these shackles of pain that you've held in your body for years. There are going to be waves upon waves, and these ripple effects are going to create an echo out into the world, and a movement of art and dance and poetry and song is going to come through us. Then I saw that the DNA of this heavenly download is going to be put into artwork. I recently started drawing and painting, and the artwork itself and the poetry and the songs is actually going to hold the energy of this new heaven coming in. So when people look at the artwork, something will be activated in them. When people hear the poetry or the words that come from your mouth, something will be activated in them. There's going to be so much creativity coming through this wave of 5D heaven. Now, reading this, I know that that is exactly what's been happening the last year. So many of us have gone through the tower moments, the purging, the old traumas coming up, the shadow work. Why? Because we're open vessels. We've been cleared out of all the lower frequencies, and now heaven is going to be pouring into us. So be prepared for change, be prepared to shine, and get over any fears and blockages that are going to prevent you from speaking, from drawing, from dancing. And I certainly resonate with the soul tribe, the people I'm connecting to in ways that I've never connected to before. There's just this pure element of love that you don't see them like for their gender or their religion or their creed or their opinion. You just know you're the same as me. I see you. I see you. Exciting times. If you resonate,